Arsenal submit offer to sign fantastic Real Madrid gem who's thinking about his future. And Arteta confirms that Arsenal is close to completing the first signing of the summer transfer window. Stay with me until the end of the video to understand everything happening behind the scenes at the Emirates Stadium. Love Arsenal as much as we do? Then don't wait another second. Subscribe to our channel now and be the first to know everything about the Premier League's greatest team. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of true Gunners fans. Now, let's jump into today's top news. Arsenal have now made an offer to sign a Real Madrid player who played for Carlo Ancelotti 31 times this season in their double-winning campaign. In the midst of the recent Benjamin Sesko chase, it's been easy to feel like Arsenal's whole summer revolves around signing a striker, but that's simply not the case. Mikel Arteta needs to improve squad depth in several areas, and perhaps won't be able to concentrate all of his funds on a centre-forward. Arsenal need a centre-back to provide better cover for William Saliba. Adding a starting left-back will also be crucial, someone who can combine the skill sets of Jakub, Kiwior and Oleksandr Zinchenko. And then there's a central midfielder who can adequately complement Declan Rice. It's not the easiest of shortlists for Edu to execute. Of course, it shouldn't be forgotten that Arsenal will likely need to replace Aaron Ramsdale as well. And although many will expect Arteta to find an obvious number 2, that may not be the case. Arsenal have made an offer to sign unsettled Real Madrid goalkeeper Andre Lunin. According to a report from Spanish outlet Cope, Arsenal have now made an offer to sign 25-year-old Ukraine international Andre Lunin. Lunin has been hailed as a fantastic talent by Carlo Ancelotti recently, a goalkeeper who performed exceptionally well whilst Thibaut Courtois was injured. However, after deciding to replace Lunin for the Champions League final, who had been important in helping Madrid to the final, it seems the goalkeeper is now considering his options. According to the report mentioned, Lunin is thinking about his future, and isn't certain to sign a new contract presented to him by Madrid, which would run until 2029. The information details that Lunin is also considering offers from interesting European clubs, including Arsenal. Lunin reportedly now feels as if Ancelotti doesn't trust him following the Champions League final snub mentioned, meaning he may not sign the new deal proposed. Andre Lunin won't arrive to be David Raya's number 2. Anyone who has watched Lunin this season will realize that the Real Madrid man would not arrive at Arsenal simply as David Raya's number 2. Arsenal were recently linked with Feyenoord's Justin Bijlow, a player who would perhaps be better suited to being number 2 at least initially. But should Lunin arrive, he'd likely cause a repeat of the Ramsdale/Raya situation all over again. Lunin has incredible presence when he plays, and whilst Raya can also be complemented in several areas, the Ukrainian seems to have the higher ceiling. It would be a controversial move should Arteta rock the boat again at the Emirates Stadium in that regard, but for a player of Lunin's quality, it could definitely be worth it. Arsenal are now showing interest in the transfer of Feyenoord ace Santiago Jimenez as Mikel Arteta seeks out a new striker, so here is everything that you need to know. The Gunners have marked signing a new No. 9 as one of their targets to strengthen in the off-season. Arteta believes Arsenal must add to his attack to start next term with enough at his disposal to vie for the Premier League title after falling short of the crown again in 2023-24. Arsenal scored a club record 91 goals during the last top-flight season, but only Bukayo Saka, 16, Kai Havertz, 13, and Leandro Trossard, 12, hit double digits. Recognized strikers Edin Ketia, 5, and Gabriel Jesus, 4, also rarely fired home to lose Arteta's faith late in the term. So, Jimenez has now emerged as one of the names on Arteta's radar as Arsenal explore the transfer window. The forward impressed for Feyenoord in 23-24 as he scored 26 goals in 41 games. He also offered 23 of the attacker's tally across 30 Eredivisie games under Arne Slot. The Evening Standard has reported Arsenal's interest in Jimenez's transfer from Feyenoord as one of Arteta's potential targets. Emirates Stadium chiefs are only showing initial interest in the attacker so far. Jimenez has even attracted interest from rival Premier League squads. According to HITC, Tottenham Hotspur have deemed Jimenez as their top forward target for this summer's transfer window. Spurs have also made moves to discuss a deal for the striker whom Feyenoord price at £42 million. Jimenez has a contract at De Kuip through until June 2027. Arsenal are reportedly close to completing their first signing of the summer transfer window. The market is yet to officially open, yet the Gunners have found themselves as one of the busiest clubs in terms of searching for new signings, with Arsenal recently linked with a move for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. Whilst the Slovenian international has shut down speculation over a move by signing a new contract, Arsenal have still been linked with a plethora of interesting targets with the summer now upon us, such as Feyenoord striker Santiago Jimenez. And Arsenal are now close to confirming their first deal of the window. Arsenal set to confirm David Raya on a permanent deal. According to Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal are close to completing the permanent transfer of David Raya, who will join the Gunners for £27 million after a fantastic year on loan in North London. Romano wrote on Twitter, Arsenal are completing formal documents for David Raya permanent move from Brentford. Winner of the Premier League Golden Glove Award, the loan signing of Raya was a controversial one given how well Aaron Ramsdale had done between the sticks for Arsenal since arriving in 2021, with the England international also a fan favourite. However, Mikel Arteta's gamble to sign Raya and to replace Ramsdale proved to be correct, with the Spanish international looking imperious in goal for the Gunners and hardly putting a foot wrong last season. Arsenal transfer stance on Joshua Zirkzee now revealed after Benjamin Sesko setback. The Gunners were strongly linked with a move for the RB Leipzig attacker, with Sesko emerging as the most likely striker signing for Arsenal this summer in their bid to add more competition and quality to the forward ranks. However, news has since broke that Sesko will sign a new contract with Leipzig, with Arsenal now left looking at other options in the market, such as Bologna attacker Zirkzee, who has also been linked with a move to North London. And Arsenal's stance on signing the Dutch forward has now been revealed. Arsenal do not intend to pursue Zirkzee after Sesko blow. According to The Athletic, Arsenal have no intention of going after Zirkzee despite missing out on Sesko, with the Gunners now likely to pursue other targets in the transfer market. Zirkzee has been strongly linked with a move to AC Milan in recent weeks, with the Serie A giants likely to activate the 23-year-old's £34 million release clause to bring the former Bayern Munich wonderkid to the San Siro. As a result, it makes sense why Arsenal could be holding back on moving for Zirkzee, with the North London side now weighing up their options having missed out on Sesko and now seemingly the Bologna talisman. Indeed, as per the Athletic report, Arsenal might shift their transfer focus to other positions in the squad, and given all that has happened this week, such a decision could be a smart one for the Gunners at this moment in the transfer window. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.